Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we're taking a look at the first ever engraving tier list that we have for all the factions. Xapyslenderman did one, it's on Reddit, and we will take a look at this and give some comments to it. So, guys, here it is. We have a bunch of stuff here, it's huge, a lot of info, so let's go into it. Since the tier list is pretty huge, I won't kinda cover everything over here. I will just give some comments that I have on this one. And yeah, we start here with the top tier in PvE and PvP. And then there are different tiers over here, and I'll explain each of those as we get to those. And obviously, like, the top level is the ones that you want to invest in first. And obviously we have Lucretia here, that's an obvious choice if... Too many obvious things. That's an obvious choice if you have her at engraving level. So if she's your carry, that will help a lot. Ainz as second carry, yes. Both of those guys deserve is 60. Then we have Gradual here for Alna team, that will help too. Silas for plus 10 resistance on is 60 on the gas clouds. That actually stuck. So if two clouds will be on one character, he will get plus 20 physical resist, which is crazy and OP in my opinion. Feral, because Feral is nice, and Zolrath. So Zolrath here probably mostly for the PvP. For the PvE you want mostly the stats, because the skill, the damage bonus isn't that crazy for him. But yeah, those are the top guys. You might want to skip on Zolrath in my opinion a little bit, so you don't really want to go for him that much. Then we have the top tier PvE, where we have Varaku, Kran, and Thoran, which is surprising here. I really hope that Xappy did the testing, because as we told already in the previous videos, I'm not entirely sure that Thoran's magical resist bonuses will actually pay off. The engravings investments in him are really small, and you want to invest a lot in him if you're using him in PvP. So you won't really want to invest in him that much, basically, because that won't give you that much in any case. Then we got the top tier PvP guys, who are here just for the sake of the PvP damage. Ethelia for additional bleed and all that stuff, and damage and everything. Zephril, Alna, although Alna might be good for PvE in my opinion, so I don't know. Her increased dodge reduction might be not that bad, but yeah, it's not listed here. I'm not kinda making my tier list over here anyway, I'll make it in the different video. But yeah, and we have Raspin here for the PvP as well, really good PvP characters, so why the hell not. Then we have Mediocre PvE and PvP heroes. Those guys are kinda okay, but as the guide says, those guys already have a really good base kit, so it's mostly for the stats here. It's not because they have additional skills that work really well. So yeah, you might want to invest in them after those. Anyway, you will have a lot of time to invest in those guys before moving on to those anyway, right? Now we have the three interesting tiers here based on Haste. This is new. So Impactful, Mediocre, and Niche Haste. And as you can see here, we have mostly support heroes over here. Twins are goddamn good, so you want to invest in those for the Twisted Realm and just make them good, so I think they have to be a little bit higher. Okay, anyway, that's not the tier list we are used to. They are basically ranked on how much haste they will get from their engraving. So that's definitely not a priority order for you, but it's some information that you might use when you're planning your engravings. Then we have Niche PvE and PvP heroes. Those have some good engravings, as the guide says, but they don't really affect them that much to be meaningful in order to focus them way higher in the top tier list. And we have a lot of different heroes here, so we have Prince, we have what's his name, Joker, and everyone. Gwyneth is here as well. So yeah, some of the guys are here, and I don't know, I actually don't see anyone who's really crazy here. I can see that Isabella is here, but yet again, I think she is not deserving the high spot anyway, because she wasn't tested yet to see how good she is. But yeah, Granite here, I mean, for the PvP maybe, but do you want someone who doesn't do damage in the PvP? I don't know. So yeah, those are the niche heroes. And then we have Boss Hero and Faction Tower Hero. So this is interesting. Those heroes are mainly used for, well, basically bosses and Abyssal Expedition. And we have some guys here who are... I don't know why they're here. Okay, and Tandra is nice and we love her anyway, so okay, I understand why this guy is here, obviously. So Saurus is like your go-to guy for the boss fight, so Engravings will increase his damage anyway. And then we have Morel here, we have Thane here. Whoever uses the Thane for the bosses, probably for the faction tower, but for the Lightbearer faction tower, you will use some different heroes, other heroes. So Gwyneth and that guy will be useful, so I don't know. Yes, he dished out some interesting damage based on the Volkin's video, but that's so situational and so niche, so I don't know. We have Belinda here, I'm surprised, Cecilia, we have Peggy here. So a lot of interesting heroes. And for boss hero and PvP niche, we have Theowin and Zikis, so that's interesting options as well. So I would put some of those heroes way lower, like trash, because they don't really worth it that much, because you will most likely will never use them, but okay. Boss hero only. Chimera. Hello. Why? We have Bugden here as well. We have, okay, this is okay. And why we have Chimera here? I mean, she is useful in only one Twisted Realm boss fight, and she can be replaced by someone else to make it better. Like, where is he? Where is that guy? Oh, he's in the trash tier. Oh my god. So yeah, Scrith can be replaced in Chimera, and then you won't need her at all, so you can forget about building her if you haven't built her yet. So yeah, those are the heroes for the bosses. Tower hero only. This is for the faction towers, obviously, and I kind of agree with most of those. Although I don't like to see the tally over here so low. This is enraging, because I thought that tally will be really good with your new damage set, but I guess, I hope it was tested. Alright, so yeah, a lot of good heroes over here in the tower area, and then we have trash. Basically, we have yeah, most of those heroes are trash heroes that you mostly will never ever use. I would exclude Scrith from here, obviously, because he is pretty much okay. Yeah, Nara might be good as well, because she is situational and you might want to invest in her a little bit. And then obviously we have Walker, who is same as trash. But yeah, I would put more heroes into the trash and remove some of those from trash, like Scrith, like maybe Nemora. So hard to say, because you don't really want to focus on someone who is not in top 10, for example, or 20 at least, because those guys are like really will take a long time for you to build up. So yeah, now we have this elaboration, why, who's there, and so on. So basically, I already mentioned most of that. Prince of Persia gets a life leech from Engravings, so that's helping him to be alive in the campaign stage. Mortas, not getting haste, but he receives attack speed, and this only increases the frequency of normal attacks. So yeah, increase passive greed. I'm not sure that it will benefit the greed, since it's not the haste but attack speed, but greed actually have the internal cooldown of 1.5 seconds, so I don't know how much attack speed will affect that, because you will hit that limit anyway, right? But I hope it was tested. Morel, that's interesting explanation, I didn't really get it. So yeah, Thoran, yeah, the Thoran idea is, as I said, getting him accuracy and accuracy and critical glyphs, and that's it. So basically, you don't want to build him up for the PvE to you know, to avoid him losing the cheese team composition. We have the second tier list right here at the same goddamn guide. Basically, it just shows how high you want to upgrade your heroes, what are their milestones for them to be useful. And you might want to go with this one. If you follow this guide, you go with this list, and then you go over here and see how high the heroes should be. Most of the guys are at E60, some of those E41, E44, but Raku and Koran therefore would benefit from E60 quite a lot as well, if you want to use him as your carries in the tower. Then we have E30, but twins should be higher, E33 for additional haste. But as Xapy said on the Reddit post, on the comments, that it's like approximate list as a minimal investment, after that you can build them up higher. So right, and you want to ignore those guys. So if those guys are here and here in that list, you most likely don't want to build them up. So guys, I hope that this will be useful for you and you will know how to build the heroes. I would advise you guys to wait a little bit before picking the right engravings, because there will be more guides coming up for the engraves in the near future, and you might get you know, read several guides, watch several videos, and make the overall impression of how you want to build your heroes. And then, when there will be reset, yes, there will be an event when you will be able to reset your engravings and build them up again. And then you can build them up how you want to for the heroes that you want to invest in. So probably that will be those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes. So that will be your go-to list anyway. And yes, as always, my opinion will be focusing on your carries first and then on the main heroes that you use in your progression in the campaign or the tower, depending on where you're stuck. So keep in mind that all the tier lists that are available on the internet, they are personal opinions, so they never are written in stone. So you might want to go sideways if you want to. And yeah, guys, I really wonder what do you think of this tier list. Let me know in the comments. While you're going there, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends and guildy, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button, join the Discord where we can discuss everything and you can see those guides first. And you can check the pinned comment and the video description for the links. We have more tier lists available, we have more guides for AFK Arena, hero breakdowns and all that stuff. Thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Soviet out. До свидания.